Hello students, today I came with a new video and I discuss class 12 chapter number 7 evolution, and this is a part 4. So let's discuss. I was told a question that was to name the phenomenon by which rapid speciation takes place. So the answer is genetic drift. Now today I discuss the Hardyweinberg principle. So what are the Hardyweinberg principles? The Hardyweinberg scientist said that a large populations not affected by the evolutionary process, such as what are the evolutionary process? Mutations, selections, or the migration. So the allele frequencies and the genotype frequencies are constant from one generation to the another. And this principle can be explained by a simple equations, and that equations are the p plus q whole square is equal to p square plus q square plus 2pq is equal to 1. So what is p, what is q, what is 1? We discuss, okay? So where p is equal to frequency of allele capital A, q is equal to frequency of allele small a, p squared is equal to frequency of individual capital double A, and q square is equal to frequency of individual small double a, and 2pq is equal to frequency of individual capital and a small a. So we said that these equations, that means p plus q whole square is equal to p square plus 2pq plus q square is equal to 1. So this whole equations represent what? An equation which used in the population genetics. So this is the very important. Next to discuss what are the main factors which affect the Hardyweinberg equilibrium. So there are many factors are present. So that main factors which affect the Hardyweinberg equilibriums are genetic recombinations, gene flow, genetic drift, natural selections, mutations, etc. So these are the basic factors. Okay. So these are the basic factors that affect the Hardyweinberg equilibrium. So according to the Hardyweinberg principle, the allele frequency of a population remains constant, you know. So how do you interpret the change of frequency of alleles in a population? So the answer is the disturbances in genetic equilibrium or the Hardyweinberg equilibrium lead to a change of frequency of alleles in a population, which results in evolutions. So evolution of plants and animals. So what is this evolution of plants? So evolution of plants means cellular life forms occurred on Earth about 2000 million years ago. Some of these cells had the ability to produce oxygen, though many various reactions, similar to the photosynthesis, you know that. Slowly, single cell organisms become multicellular. That means single cells are multiplied into cells that are called the multicellular organisms. And seaweeds and some plants probably existed around the 320 million years ago. So next is the evolution of animals. So evolution of animals means animals evolved basically 500 million years ago. So jawless fishes. Fishes which are jawless evolved basically around 350 million years ago. And some of the other fishes could go on land and then come back to the water. And these were the first amphibians. This was first described as an amphibians. So amphibians evolved into reptiles. In the next 200 million years, reptiles of different sizes dominated the earth. However, about 65 million years ago, some of them such as dinosaurs disappeared. You know that. Okay. So during continental drift, when North America joined South America, primitive mammals suffered. But the pouches and mammals of Australia survived as in the same drift. Because why? Because the lack of the competitions from the other mammals. Okay. So that's why they survived with the primitive mammals in the North America does not survive. Okay, so you read this chapter. After here, basically we done this chapter, we finished this chapter. In the next class, I will discuss another next parts. Okay, so thank you, tata, bye bye, see you in the next class.